Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to the podcast. This is Money Matters, and I really want to talk about something very simple: moving to the next level. Moving to the next level. Small story. When I was young, there are things I really desired, and when I was a youth, I really desired some things, same things, and opportunity came, and I was able to achieve what I desired. But then it took me so long to move ahead from that. I lived in the moment, I stayed there, I enjoyed, I talked about it, I talked about it for very long. I didn't move from that. And this a few days ago, or a week or 2 weeks ago, I was having a conversation with people of like-minded like me, like people who are looking towards the same thing, we're investing towards the same area. And what really stood out for me was the kind of people I was talking to are people that are already living in my dream. Like, that is where I want to be. Those are the kind of people I want to be like. And here I am celebrating, thinking that I'm almost there, I'm on my way there, and I am achieving this, I'm getting that. But here I'm talking with people who are already living in the dream, they're thinking about something else, and things are just moving forward. And I'm like, oh my God. At that moment, when I had that conversation, I felt very empty. I felt I've not done anything. I felt really challenged. And then it came to my realization that, you know what, this is a lesson I should share with people, because whenever we have dreams, you have friends, you have families, you have whoever you have, and you share these sort of goals and achievements that you want to achieve. What happens when one or two people achieve before the rest? What happens? This is where there's a lot of friction, because when one person achieves and the rest are not, it is a little bit of a catchy situation, because you find yourself, you are living in the dream that all of you were thinking about, and now you're here celebrating, you're talking about it, doing everything. And the problem to your development is now your friends, because nothing is no longer challenging you. Then achieving that thing was a challenge, and to them it's still a challenge, and you're here living the dream. And this is where we need to move ahead. This is where we need to move to the next level. If your friends are not moving, you need to move from your friends. You need to find new friends. You need to find people who already achieved what you've achieved, and even higher. The same thing that happened to me, a pure coincidence, but then a very, very relevant conversation that I had with those guys. I was like, what? You guys are talking about what? That is where I want to be, and here I am. I got nothing, man. I thought you had something, but then I got nothing. So that is where we need to move. Like, we should never be guilty when we have to change friends, or we get new friends because of is it personal gain or personal development? Yeah, it's personal development, because at the end of the day, you really want to develop your investments, you want to develop your plans, you want to lay down how you're going to structure your future. And we need to associate ourselves with the right people when the time is right, because the more we get stuck living in the moment with the same people who are not adding value to our lives is where there is usually a big problem, because our investments get stuck, our personal developments get stuck. We are no longer learning, we are no longer engaging in things that are building ourselves, are building our nation. We are just going round the circle over the same thing over and over again. So as I part out from this podcast today, I just want to end up by saying, the moment you achieve that thing, think about moving to the next level. And one way you can move to the next level is identify people you can look up to, identify people who are already living in the moment. Change your class, change your friends, change the environment. And once you realize, with the moment you change and you get the same people that are living in your dream, you realize how much you've not done anything, and then it gives you that push that you need.